Hello everyone. In this video we will see how we can create the resume using this GitHub package called Best Resume Ever. This package is based on Vue.js and less preprocessor. What we don't need to have Vue.js and less knowledge. So let's get started. So first we can clone this repo. So I will copy this URL and then I can go to command prompt and we can go to directory of our choice. So I will create it in my desktop. So I can run git clone and then I will paste this URL. Now it will take some time and you also need to make sure you have git installed on your system. So if you don't have it, you can download git bash installer. So I will be back when it finishes. Alright, now let's change the directory to our project. So we will do cd and best resume ever. Now first we need to install the dependencies, so we will do npm install. Now it will also take some time, so I will be back. Alright, now we can start the server by running npm run and then dev. Now here you can see we can open this URL in the browser and we can see our resume. So if we open this URL, you can see we have option to use any of these 6 resumes. We can use all or we can use one. Let's check it out. So if we click on material dark, our resume will look like this. So if we click on left right, then the resume will look like this. So similarly and so on. Now let's see how we can change the text in here. So if we go back to our command line, we can run code dot here, then it will open our project in the Visual Studio Code and then we can make the changes in the code. So now the project is opened here. So here you can see we have all these files, but the one we are interested here is the resume folder, and here we can see the data.yml. So here we can change the name. Let's say I will use my name Baljit and then here I will use Singh. Now when I save it, you can see the server is already running, so we don't need to restart the server and we can go back to the browser and here we can see Baljit Singh. So now if I go back here, I can open any template. Here you can see my name here. Alright, and similarly we can update all these properties here. Also if you want to change the image here, so currently it is id.jpg with this image, then that's why it is showing here, so we can change that. What I can do is I have already created these properties in my other project, so I can copy it here. So if I paste the code here and save it and now I go back to the browser, you can see my updated resume here. So I have updated everything to contacts, skills, and then experience and education. So you can see it is updated in all the templates here. So now what we can do, when we need to ship the resume, we often use PDF format. So for that, we can run the command. So if we stop the server here, we can run npm run and then export. Now what it will do is it will create the PDF files for all these templates here. So now what we can do is we can wait for a second here. So it is saying finished exports. So now what we can do is we can go to our project in the desktop. So if I go here and I open best resume ever, and here in the PDF folder you can see all the templates in the PDF format. So if I open, let's say left to right, you can see my template here. So here all the skills, contact, everything updated here. So what else is there is we can change the photo too. So what we can do is I can change the id.jpg image here. So I will go back to resume folder and then I can paste my image here. So now we need to run the exports again. So I will run it. Now the exports are finished. So now if I go back to my PDFs here. So I click on any of this template, then you can see my image here. So we can open any other template. So here is my image.